Hey, Coolkid here, and it's time for some new bounties. So, in the latest chapter, chapter 1052, we got Apu being like, I wonder who could have leaked that information. Well, anyway, aren't you curious about the new bounties and who's been declared Yonko? So, yeah, I'm just doing this video so I could give out my thoughts and theories on, what's everyone's new bounties going to be and who's been declared the new Yonko. So, yeah. Also, I'm doing this video because recently, I think like yesterday night, or well, when I'm recording this, last night, the spoilers for the next chapter have leaked, and while I've not read them, I am pretty sure that it has something relating to bounties and who the new Yonkos are going to be. So I just want to do this video before I read it. And for everyone who's looked at the spoilers, you could tell me how right, how close, and how wrong I am. So, yeah, there's that. Anything else I need to say? I got a haircut. This is like the only time I ever use this freaking little wooden poster that I got. And oh yeah, while I'm recording this video, I'm actually listening to Tekking's live stream right now, so very, very interesting. Apparently he might be joining a cult. I don't know what's up with that, but okay, let's get on with the video. So, everyone's new bounties. But before we, theorize the new bounties, let's just look at everyone's bounties currently right now. Which, I will mention, I'm just looking at the Straw Hats, the Heart Pirates, and the Kid Crew's bounties. I'm not looking at anyone else, and you could argue like, ooh, aren't you curious about like, the new Warlords bounties since, they're not part of the world government anymore and everything? And I don't know. I don't know if I can really get a good guess with them, but right now I'm just sticking with just those three crews as of right now. So, yeah. We got, for Luffy's current bounty, we got 1.5 billion. We got Zoro with 320 million. Nami for 66 million. God, Ussop, 200 million. Smoke Sanji for 330 million. Chopper with a measly 100 berries, or if this is like in yen and equal that to dollars, only a measly $1. How very sad. And then Nico Robin, we got 130 million. Then Franky is 94 mil. Brook is 83 mil. Jinbe is 438 million. So that's all for the Straw Hats. Then for the Kid Pirates, we got Kid has 470 mil. Then Killer's 200 mil, just an even number for Killer. And we got Trafalgar Law, who's the only real one in his crew that we know their bounty. Well, actually, we do know Beppo. His bounty is like just a measly 500. But I think we got that information through like a outside event, so I doubt Oda will be, showing that off in the story. But at least for Kid, Kid's current bounty is 500 mil. Not 500. Wait, yeah, 500 mil. Yeah. Not. Don't want to get my numbers confused. So, yeah. I guess the first off I want to go talk about is what is Luffy's new bounty. All right, Luffy's new bounty, and here's the thing: with a lot of these bounties, you could see me, overshooting just a lot of them, but I think Straw Hat has to have at least a 4 billion berry bounty. And some of you are like, well, no, it's gotta be like 2 or 3. But it's at least gotta be 4. Because you gotta remember that Luffy not just defeated Kaido, And I'm sure, Apu and everyone else thinks that Luffy, you'll probably say that, oh yeah, Luffy defeated Big Mama Kaido. So, I'm pretty sure by that amount that makes him, people are going to probably view him like, okay. He definitely has to have a higher bounty than Kaido, who currently has 4,611,000,000. God, that is a big number. And what I think, actually, you know what? I'm just going to say it right here. I think Luffy is going to have a higher bounty than literally Roger himself. So Roger, in the story, we know that he has the highest bounty that is currently known. I know people argue that maybe a dragon has a higher bounty than him, but at least for Roger, he has a 5.5 and a bunch of other numbers, 5.5 billion berry bounty. And I'm going to say this. Luffy's going to have a 5.8 and then, a bunch of numbers probably, but I don't know. I feel like, my final declare. I think Luffy will have a 5,800,000,000 and, whatever numbers that Oda likes to add. Maybe he'll put gum, whatever the number for Gum is in his, bounty. Because I know, Oda likes to put that kind of stuff because he likes puns. But, I'm just going to say it's at, 5.8 billion. That's what I think. And I know that's overshooting a little bit, but I think Luffy, at this point, someone who in the story is not just, according to the world government and Big News Morgan, they think, oh, he defeated 2 Yonkos. And not just that. Also, you gotta remember the fact that the Gorosei know that Luffy's awakened to the true power of the Gum Fruit, or the Sun God Nika Devil Fruit. So they would know, obviously, how dangerous that power is, and to the world government itself. So it would make sense that they would give it a bounty of 5.8. And heck, they might even view it, much more dangerous than Roger ever was. So I personally think that's why it makes sense. And also, you gotta remember, starting with chapter 1054, it'll be the start of the final saga of One Piece. And this could be possibly one of the final new bounties we get, which it's kind of weird to think that my first bounty theory video might be my last, but this is one of the last times that we could get new bounties and everything. And if this is truly one of the last times we get new bounties, why not make Luffy's a ridiculous high bounty? Why not make his the highest bounty there is? And other than, Dragon, but some people may or may not argue with that. But, that's just, just giving out all my opinions. But, to, I guess, repeat one last time, I think Luffy's bounty is going to be 5.8 billion. Woo! Let's see if I'm anywhere closer. Let's move on next to Zoro, which I will say this. I think that Zoro, Sanji, Jinbe, Yamato, and Robin will all have bounties over at least 1 billion, right? Yeah. They'll all at least have 1 billion berry bounties. I won't get to each of them when I get to them, but with Zoro... Actually, you know what? No. We're actually doing Zoro and Sanji together. Because, you gotta remember, because with the last bounties, it's all... Because I even remember in Wano, Sanji was like, hey, Musshead, I have a higher bounty than you. So, I think by the end of Wano, Zoro would have a higher bounty than Sanji. But just in the way that... wait, where's my list of... Beast Pirates? Beast. Yeah, Beast Pirates. So how Kings and Queen's bounties are literally just okay, Queen's bounty is 1 billion 320,000,000, while King's is 1,390,000,000. So what I think it's basically going to go down to, I think Zoro is going to get a 2 point, I don't know, let's just say like 3-4. You know, actually, what would be a better number for Zoro's new bounty? Actually, you know what? I'm going to lock this in as my guess for Zoro's new bounty. He's going to have 2.48 billion berries. Yeah. 2.48 billion berries. While Sanji, he's going to have 2.43 billion berries. So literally, just like, I guess, like off by 50 billion? Yeah. Only off by 50 billion. So it's like so close, but Zoro slightly makes ahead than with Sanji. I think that would make sense. And I know some people are like, 2 billion? You gotta be kidding me, dude. That's like a ridiculous number. And yes, I get this. But you gotta remember, if Luffy is jumping all the way from 1.5 billion to 5.8 billion, that's my theory. I do think, obviously Zoro and Sanji are going to jump to a way higher mark. So, you can't forget about that. So that's my theories on them. Then we got with Nami. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's probably going to have the lowest real bounty on the crew. Yeah, I probably would say that. I don't know. I feel like she would get like 24 billion. Yeah, 24 billion. 24 billion. Like, at least, I feel like No Straw Hat's going to have a lower bounty than 200 million. I don't think we're going to get that. So 24 mil, I think, works perfectly for Nami and everything. So, what she's done with this arc. Then we got God Ussop. Honestly, I mean, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, God Ussop didn't really finish anyone. Like, to be fair, Nami actually did finish ulti. Ussop didn't really do much. He fought a little bit with Page 1 and ulti, but he never finished them, so I don't know. I feel like with the whole thing with God, Usopp, and Soga King, and with everything, I'll say 500 mil. Yeah, 500 mil. That seems reasonable. A 300 mil increase and everything. I mean, God Usopp strikes fear in the name. I mean, I don't know. Part of me just wants to put like, hey, Usopp's getting a billion berry bounty, but yeah, 500 mil. I like that. I like that number. So next up, oh boy, we got Chopper. Chopper. Oh god, Chopper. Okay. There's either two ways that Chopper can get this. Either he gets a real, like, actual, legitimate, real bounty, or it's still going to be a joke one. And I mean, I get it. He's considered a part of the crew, so he's only worth currently $1. I mean, honestly, if I would want to continue with the joke, I would give it, 500 berries. Honestly, I would be just happy for Chopper to get at least 1,000. But, I don't know. If Chopper does, I'll just say this. If Chopper does get a real berry, just make it like 200 mil. Yeah, if he gets like a real berry, just make it 200 mil. But, I don't think Oda's going to do that. I think it's more likely he's just going to continue with the joke. So it's probably going to be 500, right? You know what? No. I'm going to lock it in at 1,000. 1,000 makes sense. Even if it's still a joke, it's the crew of a Yonko. but still a joke. So yeah, then we got Nico Robin. That was the one that I'm sure some people are like, Bill? Are you serious? And now, one thing you gotta remember, in the recent chapters, like, the Gores are like, okay, we need to get Nico Robin, and I don't know if it was like a direct order from Sama or what they know about, but they really want to get their hands on Nico Robin, and at this point, they'd be like, you know what, stop playing around. We need to get her as soon as possible, raise it up. Nico Robin is going to be, this might be a very controversial thing to say, but she's going to have the second highest bounty in the Straw Hats below Luffy. I think she has to have, I'll say 3.5 billion. Yeah. 3.5 billion. And yeah, that's a very controversial number, but still, I'd like to think, just with all this focus of like, the Gorosei wanting to get Robin, I think it's going to be 3.5. I absolutely do think, even if it's not to that high amount, I do think she'll have the second highest bounty behind Luffy. So that's what I personally think. And also, I mean, it would be kind of cool if her bounty poster, because they want her. They don't say to kill her, but yeah, can you get us Nico Robin? So I wonder if they plan to like question her about something. So maybe her bounty poster has only alive. That would be pretty interesting. That if it had with her only alive, because it's kind of weird that Sanji only had that, but whatever. Then we got Franky. Oh boy, Franky. What do I name you? I'll say 800 billion and 20? No, 40. No, 60. Yeah, 860 bill. No, not bill. Million. Yeah, 860 million. I think that's a reasonable number. He'd take out, one of the. He took out Sasaki. Yeah, he took out one of the Toby Ropo and everything. I mean, that has to be worth something, right? And he probably has like my favorite fight out of the Toby Ropos, but we'll talk about that. I think Franky, has definitely earned his way up there, and honestly, I think he deserves to have a higher. It's still crazy to me that he has 49 from that was from after Dressrosa. Man, that's still freaking crazy. Just crazy. Next to Brook, I don't know. I mean, he did took down one of the numbers, but I don't know. I feel like here's the thing. Brook has always been the support, so I don't think he'll be the lowest real bounty, but he's definitely not in the higher echelon of, a bill or whatever. But, you know what? I'll say 350. Yeah. 350 mil. Yeah, he has 350 mil. That will be his increased. Even though he took out one of the numbers and everything, and he was very, support with the fight with Robin and Black Maria. So, I mean, that has to be worth something. So, I would say she has Brook, he would have, 350 mil. That's just what I think. But, who knows? And, obviously, we got Jinbe. Jinbe. You know what? I'm going to throw this in here. I did say I think Jinbe would at least be one of the few crew members to get a billion, and I think Jinbe's going to get 1.5. He's going to get Luffy's current bounty, because not just the fact that he is literally, used to be a warlord and everything. He's now part of the Straw Hats, one of the strongest crew members. He was part of the Marine Force, so out of anyone, obviously the world government know, okay, he's very dangerous. He is obviously, at this point, 1.5 bill. He freaking deserves that damn number right there. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say than that. And I mean, with all the rest of the crew, I put them up higher because, as Luffy's, amount changes and he is now officially known as Emperor, I think at this point, people would not be able to argue like, okay, Luffy is 100% a Yonko now. Because before when Morgans declared him a Yonko, people were like, there were a couple of people in the world that were like, man, Yonko, whoa, kid, whoa, you're not ready to be one. But after this, I think all over the world, they're going to be like, okay, Luffy is officially a Yonko. We can't argue about that. And at that point, everyone's numbers going to jump up pretty high. And I do think Jinbe would get at least a bill. I'm sticking on 1.5 billion. I'm not changing that. Oh yeah, then we got Yamato, which we all know Yamato's bounty. We actually don't. Actually, I don't even think we know what Yamato's bounty is. Right? Whatever. But yeah, we're not even sure if Yamato has a bounty or not. We actually don't even know if the world government knows about Yamato. I mean, Yamato hasn't really left the island, so I mean, it's not like there's a reason the world government would not know, but I mean, there's not a reason they wouldn't know it's CP0, so maybe. It's definitely possible, but after this, well, with Appu, I think it's very likely Appu would talk about Yamato and everything, and with Yamato being the son of Kaido, I think Yamato will straight up have a 1 billion bounty. Yeah, 1 billion bounty. Either it's almost there or it's just a little over a billion. But to play it safe, a billion berry bounty. Just being the son of Kaido, I think that makes perfect sense for Yamato to literally already have a billion berry bounty. So I don't know if they would know if they join Luffy's crew yet, but I'm sure Green Bull's going to tell them out and everything. And so yeah, I guess that's pretty much it all for the Straw Hats. I mean, I don't remember. I'm not very good at math, so I won't calculate it on screen. But I'll probably put on screen what's like the collective total now, because before this is including Yamato, because Yamato wasn't a Straw Hat at that point, and we don't know what Yamato's is exactly. But we got 3,161,000,000 and 100 buried bounty for the entire crew itself, and that is a pretty big number. But I'm sure whatever if the ones are correct that I guessed, it's going to be a very big bounty boy. Next up, we're going to Kid. Honestly, with Kid, with Kid, you'll understand my point when I say later on that I think Kid might be one of the new Yonkos, and I'll get to that when I get to the Yonko section. But yeah, for Kids, I think he'll have because what was freaking goddamn Blackbeard's bounty again? Right now he's 2.2 bill. So I would like to say he's, I think, around the 2 billion mark. I think so. I think he's around 2.1 bill. I think that would be safe to reason and everything. And I think, for one, I don't know. I feel like out of anyone, at least that Appu's going to advertise about other than Luffy and his crew, I think he probably would put up Kids up more. But I mean, to be fair, you could argue that he would, downplay Kids. So that could be true. Yeah, definitely could be true. But I feel like Kid would have a 2.1 billion berry bounty. That's what I think.
and then we go to Killer. Killer's gotta have a billion, like at least. I think Killer at least a billion. So yeah, I'd like to say, you know what? Yeah, 1.2 billion berry bounty. That's what I think Killer is going to be. And obviously Killer did some work with killing goddamn Hawkins, which Rip Hawkins will never guess your bounties. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, shit. Would I just thought something? Would X-Drake still get a bounty? Would Apu? Man, you want? No, never mind. No, I was going to go into it, but I didn't prepare for this. So, yeah. But to the last, I guess, bounty that we're going to look over is laws, and straight up, yeah, I don't think like where I said Kid might become the new Yonko. I think, unfortunately, Law just won't be. I don't think it'll happen. Even though that a lot of people like to argue that Law's Double Fruit is so much better than Kid's. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like Apu's not going to advertise Law enough. I think Law will probably get a 957. Yeah, 957 million berry bounty, where he's just a little shy of being in the billion, but he's just under it. Just under it. He's reaching. He's close, but he's not there yet. He is not there yet. So yeah, that's all the bounties that I came up and calculated, and even though some of them might be high for some people, I do think that this is probably going to be one of the last bounties that we get in the entire series. And some people might be like, oh, I'm sure we're going to get new bounties after Elbath and whatnot, but it's very possible that this might be one of the last ones. And if it is, we might as go all out. We might as go wacky as possible. That's just what I personally think, but I'm sure there are many other people to argue. So going on, who the heck will be the brand new Yonkos that Apu was talking about in the papers? Ooh. Very, very interesting. Obviously, we know Luffy is one, and I mean, it's not like the paper is going to re-declare Luffy a Yonko. I don't see any reason why not. So obviously, I know Luffy's a Yonko, but who else would it be? I think since, we got Big Mom and Kaido out of the picture, okay? Luffy replaces Kaido probably, but who replaces Big Mom in that picture? I think Apu is going to put a lot of focus on Kid. And I know what a lot of people are thinking. Like, Kid really? Kid's going to be declared the next Yonko other than Law? And I know some people like to say, well, they don't have any real territory. And that is true. But Luffy, even though he's I guess kind of aligned with, I guess with Fishman Island and everything. It's not like Eden himself. I think Neptune said that. But either way, it's not really about that. When I guess Morgans prints out that stuff, it's more about the clout view instead of the actual, owning islands and stuff. And I think just from everything Apu would say, it would obviously be Kid. And I've heard people say, oh, the next one's going to be declared Apu. He might hype himself up, but the only problem with that is I don't think Apu exactly wants like a super big target on his back or something. So I don't think he'll probably say like, oh yeah, I'm here, and he'll probably say some things where his bounty is higher, but he's definitely not the main player. He's not the staying player. He makes sure to tell you, yeah, I didn't do much, but I definitely did something there. So he'll get a higher bounty, but I don't think he'll push himself to be declared the next Yonko. And then Kid, not Kid, Law, I just don't think so. I really don't think Law is just going to be declared a new bounty. I do think, just in general, the bounties and who's going to be declared the next Yonko, I think it'll be just Kid over Law, even though I like Law more. I just don't think that. Then I also hear a couple of other theories that people put out, like what if Mihawk is the new Yonko, which, that would be interesting. I'm still betting on Kid because the ones that took out one of the emperors declared new emperor. But I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe Mihawk, so powerful, he's declared one of the Yonko. I've heard Buggy. That would be just fucking insane if somehow Buggy was declared the new Yonko. And heck, I even heard some people say Katakuri. So yeah, I mean that would make sense that Katakuri. If Big Mom's out of the picture, just go down below, the second in command, Katakuri. Which I guess by that logic, they could also declare that King is the next emperor. Which actually, what happened to the Beast Pirates? Huh. I don't know if the Beast Pirates are, even still, I guess, a thing. I presume that, the ones that still want to be controlled by Thomas, Devil Fruit are on the island, and the rest of them just basically hightailed out of here. And to the question of I guess, the Toby Robo and the Calamities, I have no idea what they're doing. I just don't. The only problem is I don't see a lot of synergy and care for each other. So I just don't think like Queen, Jack, the Toby Robos, and King would just join together. I mean, I'm sure some might like join together and make their own crew, but I don't see it. So I can't see King being declared the new Yonko with literally, I guess, Kaido out of the picture. But yeah, those are definitely interesting theories. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Kid might be the new emperor, the new Yonko being declared. I only think there's only going to be one. It would be interesting if it's like Kid and like Mihawk, or Kid and Puggy. Kid and Apu. No, definitely not Apu. Definitely, Apu doesn't want to paint like a big target on his back. So, yeah, but I'm just going to say new emperor is a Kid, and yeah, that's basically it. Where are we at time right now? Yeah, that's a decent length for this video, and obviously this is all just theory. Yay. That'll work. But yeah, obviously all of this is just theories and guesses, and I'm not even sure, how accurate, right or wrong, but I just wanted to do this video just like when, I forgot what chapter was it, but like the chapter before I heard the spoilers were going to be like, oh yeah, this is what Yamato's, fruit is 100%. And I wanted to give my final guesses before, any of that. So, obviously I was wrong as shit when the video came out. So I don't know how close I am or how wrong I am, but I still just wanted to put my hat in the ring before, all of this. So, yeah, definitely, I guess, doing my like, comment, subscribe stuff. You could like this video if you want to like it. If you want to say something and tell me how wrong I am, comment down below. Oh, hey, sorry, my camera just decided to stop recording for some reason. But back to what was I saying? Like the video if you want to. Comment down if you think I made a wrong choice, or for the people who already read this chapter. I mean, okay, for people who've read the spoilers, can you just put a bunch of spaces or spoiler warning in your comment? I don't want no one to be going on this video be like, oh, that's a cool guess, and then look below and it's like, ah, shit, man, I was completely wrong about Zoro's bounty or whatever. So just the advice. I mean, you could do whatever you want. I mean, I don't feel like deleting it just for that. So, yeah,
if you like this video. And I do chapter reviews every week or so, so you know, definitely watch out for that. I also have a Twitch link in the description below. You know, if you want to check it out. You know, a weird story. Yeah, I'll talk about this. So the weird thing, I was going to do a video on Sunday to like stream it like late night, but like my internet wasn't fucking working for some reason. And then I did Monday morning and works perfectly fine. So I don't know what the hell's up with that. Maybe my internet just likes to work weird or whatever. But you know. But oh shit, dude. I like this One Jaws poster. Still looks fine, I guess. Oh shit. Okay. You know what? You know what? Yeah. This is good. Even though I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, you know, I guess I'll see you guys next time when you know, we find out the true fate of the Bounties. Also, I'm making a news video about all the One Piece news that's dropped recently. So, see you soon. Bye. Whatever. Oh god. Oh my god. That was a mess at the end. That was an absolute mess. I can't believe that shit just happened. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. You guys doing anything this weekend? I mean, people don't usually come this far, but like, yo, did anything interesting, cool? You know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just the end of One Piece just makes me a little bit scared, and whatever. I just don't know how I feel. Hopefully things will. I don't know. God, and I gotta prepare for the whole month of with no One Piece. That's going to be scary. I do have a couple of One Piece videos planned, and actually, it's actually a perfect time for me just to get out a lot more videos, because my problem is, I don't know, I have a lot of like video ideas in my head that aren't necessarily One Piece related, but I don't know, I always keep delaying myself and just not doing them, and it's on. I should just like do them. That's my problem. I have a bunch of video ideas in my head and they never go anywhere, but yeah, I need to get them out of my head. Get out of my head! So, yeah, I guess that's really it. I'll have to say so. See ya before this camera, like, overheats or something.